Thank you for stopping by. I'm your political activist, Jeffrey Weiss, working to keep you informed of local and world events. Today we discuss, how about those tax cuts? Oh, I didn't mean you. You really don't have to read the 476 pages of the tax bill. All you really have to know is that Donald Trump is a liar. Everything he says is a lie, yet people still believe him when he speaks. You can always tell when Trump is lying. His lips are moving. He doesn't even know what the truth is. He distorts all the facts and then believes his own lies, which is why it sounds so honest coming from his foul, ugly mouth. Congress approved the largest change to the U.S. tax code in 30 years. Lower taxes for American businesses and some individuals for a few years is the heart of Trump's plan to boost the economy. We are going to be seeing Merry Christmas again with a big, beautiful tax cut, Trump said in a speech. Now, here's the truth about the tax bill. It makes sweeping changes to health care that are expected to lead to 13 million Americans dropping insurance, and it opens up more land to oil drilling in Alaska. It also alters the treatment of state and local taxes, which will affect local governments' budgets for schools and roads. No Democrats voted for the bill. Here is the rundown. Big win for the corporations. The tax rate for big businesses would fall from 35% to 20% starting in 2019, a large reduction that would put the U.S. corporate tax rate at a lower level than many other foreign nations. Big win for the rich. The top tax rate for millionaires would fall under the plan from 39.6 to 38.5%. The bill would exempt even more families from paying the estate tax when their property passes and other inheritance to kids and relatives. Many mega-rich would also benefit from a last-minute change to the bill to lower taxes even further for so-called pass-through businesses with LLCs. This is exactly the type of business Trump runs. Lower taxes for Americans until, according to the Tax Policy Center, a nonpartisan think tank, below are the percentages of each income group who will receive tax cuts in 2018, as well as the average amount of the tax cut enjoyed by the group. Similar information is then presented for 2027, the end of the 10-year budget window. Here are some examples. Income levels from 0 to 25,000 will receive an average tax cut in 2018 of $150. By 2027, that tax cut will only be $120. 25,000 to 48,000 will save $450 in 2018, only $360 in 2027. 48,000 to 86,000 will receive $1,080 benefit in 2018, but by 2027 that benefit will only be $1,070. 86,000 to 149,000, a $2,100 break in 2018, only a $1,940 break in 2027. 149,000 to 216,000, a $3,170 reduction in 2018, only $2,920 in 2027. 216,000 to 307,000, $3,800 benefit in 2018, rising to $4,060 in 2027. 307,000 to 732,000, a benefit of $8,090 in 2018, rising to $10,490 in 2027. The richest, over 732,000, will gain a benefit of $64,430 in 2018. That benefit rises to $123,240 in 2027. So you can see that the benefit is skewed greatly toward the rich. Now, note that by 2027, the poor and middle class will be paying more taxes while the wealthy will be paying less. The bill does away with some popular tax credits and savings, elimination of most of the state and local tax deductions, About a third of Americans itemize their tax deductions, and almost all those people take the tax and local tax deductions. Now people will only be allowed to deduct up to $10,000 in property taxes. The AARP has come out against the bill, claiming it would raise taxes on over 1 million seniors by 2019, largely because of the various changes to credits and deductions. Goodbye to the ability to deduct losses from fire, storm, shipwreck, or other casualties, or from theft. Goodbye to the deduction for tax preparation expenses. Republicans argue it would be much easier for most Americans to file their taxes now. Goodbye to the deduction for people who bike to work. Goodbye to the deduction for moving expenses. The individual health care mandate goes away. Americans would no longer be required to purchase health insurance or else pay a penalty. The Senate plan repeals the individual mandate. The Congress Budget Office, the nonpartisan estimator, has predicted that this change will cause health care insurance premiums to rise by about 10% a year and prompt 4 million people to drop insurance by 2019 and 13 million to drop it by 2027. Drilling would be allowed in Alaska's Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. The latest version of the bill would make it legal for oil and gas companies to drill in a part of Alaska that is along the coast. People who sell their homes will have a harder time avoiding taxes. At the moment, the first $250,000 gain on the sale of a home is tax-free as long as it's your primary residence and you have lived in the home for 2 of the past 5 years. Under the Senate plan, you would have to live in the home for at least 5 of the past 8 years. Only the richest 1,800 Americans would pay the estate tax, a Harvard tax on big college endowments. Private colleges, such as Harvard, with endowments worth over $500,000 per student, would pay a 1.4% tax on investment gains every year. If my articles interest you, please check out my website and books. The link is available below. Thank you very much.